We posted a video a day or two earlier in which we discussed the recent drama that unfolded at OpenAI. In that video, we made a claim that Sam Altman had nothing to do with AGI. We did all our research, but just a couple of days later, something new emerged. It looks like there was actually some sort of AGI development going on behind the doors. It's called Project Q Star. What is it all about? Before we start digging in, hit that subscribe button because we bring all the latest and greatest news from the world of AI. Let's begin. Now, before we start digging deep, let's make a strong foundation. You guys must remember those maze puzzles found commonly on the back of textbooks and newspapers. What you had to do was to start from one point and trace it in a way that you find a way out of it. Imagine that puzzle in your head for once and think how you would solve it. Think, what would you do when the path forks? How would you decide as a human which path to take? Is it all just luck, or is there some skill involved? Now, we're going to leave this discussion here, but surely we will be coming back to it later as the video continues. Till we come back to that point, try to hold your answers to the questions we presented earlier in your mind. So, what is Q Star? To be honest, it's very hard to tell exactly at this point. Yes, the internet is going bonkers. We know that Reuters reported it may be some kind of powerful artificial intelligence that could threaten humanity. Now, earlier in the video, we noted about Ilya initially voting against Altman and then ending up voting in favor of it. What is Q Star? And what was alarming enough that at some point a group of OpenAI researchers took their concern to the board, inquiring if they know what the company is working on? Now, before we dig any further, let's just reinstate the fact that OpenAI's very existence lies in the quest for creating what's called artificial general intelligence. The company lives to see the day when the digital brains living inside our computers will become as good as us. Since the early stages of speculation surrounding Sam Altman's dismissal, his stance on safety has been a primary focus. Altman played a pivotal role in steering OpenAI away from its nonprofit origins towards commercialization. This shift began with the introduction of ChatGPT to the public and the subsequent launch of ChatGPT Plus. These initiatives marked the initiation of a transformative era in generative AI, prompting companies like Google and Microsoft to openly share their technological advancements. Matthew Berman in this video claimed that yes, AGI was the bone of contention between Sam Altman and the board. He also stated that this was so big that a group wrote a letter to inform the board what was happening. Now, he said that in his pursuit of finding out what Q Star actually is. He found out that not many people at OpenAI knew about this project. Even Sam, a few days prior to his firing, made a groundbreaking statement. You heard that right. He referred to having built a creature, not a model. And bang, a few days after his words, he was fired. Berman states that Sam desired to commercialize it, while the board thought otherwise, considering safety concerns. Now, let's jump back to our maze again. You have your answers in mind, but now let us look into how artificial intelligence might tackle this challenge. One approach could be starting from the beginning and, at each fork, randomly choosing a path. If it reaches a dead end, it would backtrack, try a different route, and repeat until it hopefully finds the exit. Alternatively, we could enhance its strategy making by providing some guiding principles like favoring paths that seem to lead toward the exit. At decision points, it would analyze the direction toward the exit and choose accordingly, avoiding unnecessary detours. These guiding principles are called heuristics, and we can instruct the AI with useful insights, such as the tendency for maze exits to be on the edges rather than in the middle. Now, what if the AI could generate its own heuristics on the spot? What if, instead of blindly encountering dead ends, it could think strategically, much like a human, and anticipate the optimal solution without exploring all suboptimal paths? The challenge lies in enabling these learning systems to emulate human thought processes, how we reason, consider relevant information, and combine it to derive answers. OpenAI recently explored a groundbreaking approach to training AI, rewarding not just correct answers, but also the thought processes employed in problem solving. And that is what Project Q Star is all about. By providing the AI model with feedback for each individual thought process rather than just its final output, researchers have achieved more reliable answers and developed an AI capable of solving math problems. Typically, AI links features based on past study, like ChatGPT knowing how to make an omelet by drawing from similar questions it has encountered. You might be wondering, solving math is not a big deal. But the reality is that math poses the biggest challenge due to its infinite problem set. Unlike language with a finite number of words, math problems can be arranged in countless ways, making it unlikely that a specific problem has been encountered before. If an AI relies solely on examples, it quickly gets stuck. Point being established over here is that processing languages is like salt in flour if we compare it to processing mathematics. It requires independent reasoning, an area where current AI systems, including ChatGPT, fall short. This is the area where even the most proficient human minds met unsurpassable boundaries. So, how did OpenAI manage this breakthrough? Well, not just training AI through extensive practice, but by grasping the underlying concepts. Berman explains this with a simple example. He quotes this problem: Jane is faster than Joe, and Joe is faster than Sam. Therefore, it might be expected that Jane is faster than Sam. He says that this assumption is incorrect due to the transitive property. In mathematics, if A is greater than B and B is greater than C, it does not necessarily mean that A is greater than C. While there are mathematical proofs supporting this, models currently lack the understanding to grasp the reasoning behind it. Now, this is the point where you have to imagine what happens if models could truly comprehend such concepts, rather than merely predicting the most probable next character based on the text. As far as Q-star is concerned, progress has been made in solving grade school math problems. A notable gap remains in higher-level cognitive functions compared to human intelligence. Q-star's creation was spearheaded by OpenAI's chief scientist Ilya and further developed by researchers Jakub Pachoki and Simon Sidor. The algorithm's top achievement lies in its capacity to autonomously solve mathematical problems, even those not included in its training set, marking a significant breakthrough in the field of AI. So, in a nutshell, what basically is happening is that they have created an AI which can solve mathematical problems, which it was not trained to solve. So is it some sort of an AGI? Well, the answer is yes. It may not be its finest form, but it's surely a beginning. Altman has previously compared AGI to a median human coworker, suggesting it could perform various tasks, such as learning to be a doctor or a proficient coder. However, this analogy has been criticized as icky by AI ethicists, especially in the context of concerns about AI's impact on job security. Now, this AGI thing could lead us into a whole new debate, but surely the prospects are immense. Imagine how such systems can lead to advancements in research and technology, particularly in the domain of artificial intelligence. If something can solve whatever mathematical problem is being thrown at it, it will accelerate progress in physics, cryptography, and computer science. In the domain of mathematical proof and validation, AI could automate the process of providing proofs for theorems, alleviating the level of certainty and rigor in mathematical research. This development holds profound implications for the foundational aspects of mathematics and the evolution of new mathematical theories. The educational landscape in mathematics may undergo a transformation. Industries heavily reliant on mathematical optimization, such as logistics, finance, and manufacturing, stand to gain significantly in terms of efficiency. The AI's ability to swiftly determine optimal solutions for complex problems could lead to cost reductions and improved resource allocation. The AI's rapid ability to factor large numbers or solve complex mathematical problems poses a potential threat to current cryptographic systems, necessitating the development of new AI-resistant cryptographic methods. Just like the hiring-firing drama at OpenAI, the ethical and societal dimensions of deploying such a powerful AI tool will lead to new issues related to control, accountability, and potential misuse. New questions will be raised over societal readiness for such a transformative technological leap. The ongoing technological revolution may fundamentally alter our way of life, economy, and social structures, presenting both exciting possibilities and significant challenges. Let us know what you think about Q-star in the comment section below. To find out what led to Sam Altman getting fired and rehired, click on the video link popping up, and we will catch you there in a second.